And we welcome you into the Raleigh County Convention Center for the final game of this first night of the Battle for the Armory. Little General Stores presents, along with Eric Thomas. I'm Maris Lowry. We welcome you in to our video production broadcast. Eric, we think it's going to be an outstanding game between Class AA, the Warriors of Wyoming East 1-0 with a win over Nicholas County, taking on the 4A Beckley Flying Eagles. They are coming off a win last Friday, a 71-59 win over Greenbrier East, and we should have quite a game here in the final game of the afternoon and night here in the first day of this Battle for the Armory. This is the Burger King division here in this event.
And this will be a whopper of a contest here,
Yes.
Maris, because when you talk about these two programs, you talk about, programs that are rich in winning history, man, but neither one of them have cut the nets down in a while in Charleston. So both of these teams look to get back to that stage, and it all begins playing games like this tonight.
Well, for Beckley, it has been a while. The last time they cut the nets down, 2008. Last time they won the state championship. However, they were in the state title game in 2013, and they've made the state tournament last year, getting knocked out in the first round after missing it the previous 3 years. But this team, with the talent they have, many people believe that they are going to be one of the teams to beat in 4A.
Yeah, I think that the players and the coaches that suit up for Beckley every year, that's their thought, and that's why you have a winning program. And just like that on the other side of Wyoming East, they didn't get a chance to make it to the states last year, and that's what their goal is, to get there. They have a young cast of talent to blend in with some veterans, and they'll have a real good ball team as well this year.
Well, Eric, you were reading my mind. I was going to say Wyoming East has a real youth movement going down there in right there in New Richmond.
Yeah, and they do, and the youth movement begins with Brock Johnson and Talon Mascari, and I just want to touch on this Brock Johnson kid because he has the size and the height and he plays basketball, him and Mascari, the way it's taught down in Wyoming County.
So both teams are going through their final warm-ups. In fact, Beckley just finished their warm-ups, headed to the locker room. Wyoming East still going through a few of their warm-ups. We're about 7.5 minutes away from tipping the game off between Wyoming East 1-0 and Beckley 1-0. We're going to take our first break and get you ready for the tip at 8 o'clock. It's Beckley and Wyoming East coming up here on Video Productions.
Wes, why'd we settle on skydiving?
Well, it's fall, and we're falling. I thought we could do a commercial about falling prices. Get it?
I guess. Where's your chute?
I knew I forgot something. Later.
During Truck Month, get invoice pricing on all 1,500 Sierras and Yukons, or ask about discounts up to $9,000 with no payments till next year.
Hey, I can see my house.
GMC, we are professional grade.
Life doesn't wait, so neither should your care. Whether it's a cough, fever, or stomach bug, Access Plus is here for those urgent moments.
From bumps and bruises to stitches and even x-rays, we've got you covered with extended hours and walk-in care for the whole family.
You do not have to be an Access Health patient to be seen. No appointments, no hassle, just quality care when you need it.
Access Health, where care meets community.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With Compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
And we welcome you back to the Raleigh County Convention Center with Eric Thomas. I'm Maris Lowry. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Allstate Insurance. You're in good hands with Allstate, and you're in good hands with Lori Richmond as your agent. Market Road in Beckley, 304-252-8646. Also, the game tonight brought in part by West Virginia Orthopedic and Trauma, Dr. John Tabbitt. Whether you're in a car accident or you're having a sports or you had a sports-related injury, Dr. Tabbitt and his staff get you right back on your feet. They're located on Woodcrest Drive in Beckley. Well, Eric, what we need to do is recap what we've already had this afternoon on into the evening. This is the fourth game. The first game, as you was on the call with Bill O'Brien, and that was a game between Princeton and Mount Hope Christian. Princeton scored the first 22 points of the game, and they never looked back, winning that game handily over Mount Hope Christian, 76-34.
Yeah, and Princeton just flexed their muscles early and often in that first quarter to go out to a 20, then 22-0 lead and never look back.
Then the game you and I had went to overtime, and it was Oak Hill defeating James Monroe 70-64. Then the game that just concluded, then I worked with Bill O'Brien. Shady beat Charleston Catholic 67-53, and now we're ready here for the main event for the nightcap, which will be Beckley and Wyoming East.
Yeah, and this nightcap is going to be a good one. And, we have to talk about Shady. Shady came out and did what Shady does in great fashion. The middle quarters, as I was listening to you guys broadcast, it was 14-11, and you just looked around, and all of a sudden it was 38-11.
Yeah.
I mean, just tremendous defense. The pressure was too much. And this is a good Charleston Catholic team. They'll be heard from in their double A, correct?
Right.
They'll be heard from down the stretch. Of course, they were without one of their big men, but still, I just think Shady was just too overwhelming.
So looking at the game we're getting ready to have between Beckley and Wyoming East, as Beckley just made their way back out onto the court. Wyoming East going through their warm-ups. We're about 3 or 4 minutes away from getting the game started. Each team has only played one game. They both won it, and they both won by double digits. Beckley on the road against their, Greenbrier East, one of their all-time rivals. Beckley was able to have a little bit of balance there, inside and outside, by having the inside guy, Jalen Walton, with 21 and Kobe Dillon with 20.
Yeah, and let me give you a stat about that 20 points that was so impressive about Kobe Dillon and how we said that his game has changed. When he came into this program, he was just, a knockdown three-point shooter. But now he's able to put it on the deck a little bit, get to the free throw line. I think he had 20 points and only made one three-point shot. So that's showing you how he's rounding his game out a whole lot.
Yeah, and then also we take a look at Wyoming East. They've only had one game. They beat Nicholas County, and they won that convincingly by 17.
Yeah, and that was a big win for this Wyoming East team. When we had a chance to cover them in all the scrimmages that they had at Shady, and this team has a chance to be a dangerous in March.
And, Eric, I think one of the keys to the game will be how Wyoming East is able to handle the Beckley pressure.
Yeah, and Beckley will get after those young guards. And the young guards, they have all the skill, and they shoot the ball well and have all the offensive skill. But there's something to be said about a veteran ball club, and that's what this Beckley team will bring to you. And we'll talk about some of the role players such as A.J. Thomas and Preston Clary. Those guys have really stepped up, what they bring to the team as far as defensively and rebounding to help Walton down low on the glass.
So it's Beckley 1-0 against Wyoming East 1-0. Tipping at the top of the hour. We'll take one final break, come back, give you the starting lineups, and get the game underway as you're watching live streaming coverage of this Battle for the Armory here on Video Productions.
Wes, why'd we settle on skydiving?
Well, it's fall, and we're falling. I thought we could do a commercial about falling prices. Get it?
I guess, where's your chute?
I knew I forgot something. Later.
During Truck Month, get invoice pricing on all 1,500 Sierras and Yukons, or ask about discounts up to $9,000 with no payments till next year.
Hey, I can see my house.
GMC, we are professional grade.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
They're not the biggest, but with over 100 locations across West Virginia, chances are there's a little general store near you. With brand name gas and food you know and trust, and an assortment of snacks and comforts that make you feel at home wherever you are. So as you make your way to family dinners and football games around the fire, wherever your destination, we'll get you home for the holidays.
Don't drop the ball. Come see your hometown legends at the all-new Greenbrier Ford in Beckley. We won't be beat.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done.
It's that easy with compliance. Compliance. We've got your back office.
And we welcome you back to the Beckley Raleigh County Convention Center with Eric Thomas. I'm Maris Lowry, getting you ready for 1-0 Wyoming East against 1-0 Beckley. And Eric, tonight for Wyoming East, Herbie Brooks will be the head coach for the Warriors, and you have their starting lineup.
Yeah, and they will go this way as a young lineup for Wyoming East. You have the 6'4" Brock Johnson freshman starting at one guard, Tala Mascari, the other freshman, Braxton Morgan going, Connor Fox, who's only a sophomore, and Landon Hodges will round out the starting lineup.
And for Beckley, the head coach Ron Kidd, the Flying Eagles will go this way. It'll be Kobe Dillon, Zon Hawthorne, A.J. Thomas, Preston Clary, and Jalen Walton. As we mentioned, in Beckley's 71-59 victory over Greenbrier East last Friday night up at Fairleigh, Eric, it was a good night for Beckley because they spread the wealth around with 21 from Walton, 20 from Kobe Dillon, and 15 from Zion Hawthorne.
Yeah, and anytime you can do, they had added a fourth one into the double figures fray with Preston Clary, and he was able to clear 11 rebounds, and that's the key, giving Walton some help on the glass down low.
Beckley will be wearing the home white, and Wyoming East will be wearing the dark green trimmed in black. They're introducing former West Virginia basketball coach Bob Huggins right now. He told him to say something. He said something,
That's
right?
what he said.
And I hope our viewers can hear what he said. He just said he loves being here and he loves being in Southern West Virginia.
That's right. He knows that Southern West Virginia, he's been schooled in it. In Southern West Virginia, a lot of basketball tradition here, especially on that Wyoming County side as well with the Dan Tonys coaching in the pros, playing pro basketball, and the Stewarts, and, man, just a lot of tradition. Tamar Slay here from Beckley.
Right. And, both of these schools, that's why it's a great night. Whenever you get Wyoming County, Wyoming East, which was part of Mullins. Of course, there's three other schools, Pineville, Glen Rogers, and Herndon. But Mullins and Beckley used to have those wars from back in the day.
Yes, back in the day, just going at it. And Herbie Brooks was a part of those.
Right. And we're underway, and Beckley will control the tip going to the basket to our right. And immediately, Eric Wyoming East coming out playing man-to-man. There's Clary. They cut him off on the drive.
Yeah.
Hawthorne will dial it up for three back. Oh, wow. He hit the back iron and goes for him.
Yeah, Hawthorne with the home roll right there, shooting a lot on these rims.
I'll tell you what, Eric, when you make a shot like that, it could be tonight is your night.
It could be.
Here's a 15-footer straight away. It's no good. That shot time was put up by Hunt.
Brock Johnson able to clear the board but not able to finish as Beckley comes the other way.
So apparently, Eric, they put Hunt in the starting lineup as Kobe Dillon. shoots a short shot in the lane and doesn't go.
And Talon Muscari does a great job of running him off that three-point line, but his mid-range game, that being Kobe Dillon, is really rounding out.
There's a three. That ball is short. And that three was put up that time by Morgan. And here's Hawthorne the other way for Beckley. Preston can't handle the pass, and Beckley turns it over.
Yeah, just one of those turnovers where you take your eye off the ball and give a possession back to Wyoming East as Beckley extends the pressure to full court.
So here's Morgan. Brings it up for the Warriors. Fox high post. Johnson shot partially blocked. Ball's loose. And Johnson able to retrieve it. Muscari open for three. A little too strong. Hawthorne races high to get the rebound, and Muscari comes up with a loose ball before it's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Wyoming East.
Yeah, got a little helter-skelter. Both teams with quick hands, in defensive hands, and it's going to be tough. If you bring the ball down weak, you will get stripped tonight.
Here's Johnson with it. Now to Morgan.
That was pretty close to a 5-second call there.
Muscari looking for a screen. Right now, Eric, through the first couple of minutes, probably at Wyoming East, his pace is Johnson able to score in the lane.
Yeah, and that's what Johnson can do with his length, man. Real good offensive play. It's Connor Fox with the rejection on the other end.
Walton has his shot blocked, but Beckley turns him over. Clary leans in off the window, it won't go. And we got a foul on Preston Clary off the missed shot.
Not only did he, miss the shot, but that's a bad foul, bad pickup right there. You don't want to get those cheap fouls early.
So that'll be the first foul of the ball game.
Because if there's one thing you can say about Beckley, we know there's 5 is solid. They're going to have to build depth with that bench during the course of the year.
There's a three. That shot put up by Zach Hunt. It doesn't go. Here's A.J. Thomas. Thomas shaking and baking. Pull up. Got it.
And anything that A.J. does offensively, man, if he can give them a lift, 6 to 8 points a night, that'll be big for this team.
You can see, Eric, Wyoming East wanting to slow it down by walking it up. They'll run when they have the opportunity, but they're not in a hurry to get up and down the floor.
Yeah, they're not. They want to be a little more deliberate in the half-court set as
Hawthorne with the steal. Hawthorne goes in, slams it home.
Wow. Got up tough. That's 5 points early for Hawthorne as Kobe Dillon gets the steal.
Dillon throws the ball ahead for Clary. He may have got away with a walk. He misses the layup. And then what do we got? We got a out-of-bounds play. I think it'll stay with Beckley.
As we see the replay on the steal and the flush here by Zy Hawthorne, and he got up easy on this one. Threw it down.
So Beckley throws the ball out to Kobe Dillon. Here's Walton, turns around and rattles it in from the baseline.
And Walton's doing a better job of that early when we saw in the scrimmage of facing up and really taking his guy off the bounce and making that 8 to 10 footer right there.
Beckley right now on a 6-0 run, coming up on the halfway point of the first quarter. Muscari tries to turn the corner off the window, and he scores. That was a difficult shot. Muscari able to hang in there and knock it down. Beckley turns it over.
Yeah, and just like that, Muscari and Brock Johnson, may have got away with a travel there, but the 2 freshmen, getting the 2 early buckets for Wyoming East.
Trying to get the ball down low to Fox. Morgan, the little baseline shot, and able to score.
Good-looking offense right there from Braxton Morgan as he elevates on the baseline for 2.
Here's Clary with it now. 3.5 remaining first quarter. Beckley now looks like they're going to have a set play. Coach Kidd barking out signals for Beckley. Here's Hawthorne, puts it on the deck, pulls up at the elbow, knocks it down.
7 points for Hawthorne early.
Yeah, and when he does that, because you got to respect the drive, he's able to pull up and knock down the 15-footer.
He just looks a lot more comfortable, in his offensive game thus far.
Mascari for three. A little strong, and Clary clears the rebound for Beckley. Two-man game. They go down low to Walton. Walton on the baseline. Head fake, goes up. Count if it goes, it won't go, but he'll draw the foul from Fox, and Walton will get to the line to shoot two.
And that will be Connor Fox's first foul, the team's first. And this is where Jalen has to be better. If there was anything he needed to improve on, he shot free throws, way better late in the year last year, but his consistency at the line, because he's going to have opportunities to get to the line, and this is where he has to make a difference.
Well, Eric, we've seen in his whole high school career, Jalen Walton gets fouled a bunch. And you're right, he gets to the line, and this is an area, as you said, as he improved toward the end of last year, he makes the first of two. Corey Hall will check into the Wyoming East lineup. Second free throw for Walton on its way. He got one of two as Fox clears the rebound. And there's Hunt off a screen.
Now here's where with Brock Johnson off the floor, we'll see who the offense really flows through.
They're trying to get the ball down low to Morgan. Ball's knocked free. A.J. Thomas comes out of there with it. Kobe Dillon on the trail for three. Got it! Come on!
Wow, great unselfish play. And Kobe Dillon drains the first shot of the game behind the three-point line. Well for him.
Beckley steal. Clary lays it up and in. And timeout, Wyoming East. 1:50 remaining opening quarter. Beckley in front, 17-6. As we go to break, there's a steal. Clary with the finish. We'll be right back here on Video Productions.
2025 New River CTC Invitational is back and bigger than ever with over 30 high school and college basketball teams. And we want you to be a part of it. Sponsorship opportunities are now available for the 7th annual New River CTC Invitational. From Bridgeport to Beckley, Martinsburg to Shady Spring, and all points in between, it's a great day to become a sponsor. Don't miss out. Contact us at 304-929-6734 or visit nrctcf.org to become a sponsor.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Modley's Plumbing and Heating. Modley's, you can dial them up, 304-253-HELP. Also, the game tonight brought to you in part by United Coal Company. United Coal offers no premium, no deductible health insurance with dental and vision coverage. They also offer a company-paid life insurance, prescription drug coverage, and a company-matching 401k plan. You can apply for a job in Infinity Coal. You can apply online through the Facebook page at UnitedCoalCompany.com. Will, Eric, Beckley off to a good start in the first quarter. Right now, with 1:50 remaining in quarter number one, has opened up a 17-6 lead.
And what's good about this quarter, Maris, is that all five starters have gotten to the scoring column and contributed defensively with a few steals and defending really well.
Here's Wyoming East. A little pull-up shot on the baseline won't go. That shot by Morgan. Wyoming East will keep the possession with the offensive rebound. Morgan with it now. If you're Wyoming East, Mascari's the guy you really got to get going.
Got to get him going, and Beckley's going to try to make it tough on him.
Nice drive, Mascari with the left hand. He couldn't finish, and Walton clears the rebound. Ahead of the field, Hawthorne, another slam dunk. Boy, what a first quarter by Zion Hawthorne. And we got a kick in the ball on Beckley, and Wyoming East will inbound as we watch this outlet pass and a throwdown by Hawthorne.
Yeah, the Access Health instant replay right there. Another kick ball as the active feet and hands by Beckley getting the trap on early on in the full court.
Winner of this game will get Shady tomorrow night at 8. Loser will get Catholic at 6. Ball's knocked out of bounds off of Beckley, and it will stay with Wyoming East.
Yeah, and just like that, Brock Johnson's back inserted into the lineup, and we got a new player in, and that'll be Braden Hoosier in for Wyoming East.
But we talked about this on top. Wyoming East has got to be able to handle this pressure. Fox having a hard time, couldn't handle the pass.
Hawthorne out in front again.
3 ball for Hawthorne. It's good.
He's cooking with gas right now, Mayor. So that's his 10th point of the quarter.
Yeah, big start for Beckley.
12.
12 of the team's 22. Here's Brock Johnson into the lane, puts up the shot, and it goes.
Brock Johnson with his 4th. He has 4 of the 8 points for Wyoming East.
So last shot time for the Flying Eagles here in the final 10 seconds of the quarter. Hawthorne step back 3, a little strong. Walton with the offensive rebound, and that's the end of the quarter. At the end of 1, it's all Beckley. It's Beckley 22, Wyoming East 8. We'll take a break, be right back here on Video Productions.
I'm Leanna Burnett with Window World of Beckley. Are you dealing with those cold winter drafts through your windows? Is it causing your energy bills to rise? If you answered yes, Window World can help. Instead of dealing with those old drafty windows another year, call Window World of Beckley today. Yes, we work all year. Our windows are Energy Star efficient and designed to resist extreme weather. Make the smart investment with our no interest for 15 months. Call Window World of Beckley today.
Don't drop the ball. Come see your hometown legends at the all-new Greenbrier Ford in Beckley. We won't be beat.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Exit Elevation Realty. Luke Richmond, the broker. You can dial him up at 304-256-0101. That's wvexitelevation.com. Well, Eric, big first quarter for Beckley. They score 22, and they lead in the ball game 22-8 as we start quarter number 2.
Yeah, now that was one of those quarters that I think even Coach Kidd, most coaches aren't never really pleased about anything, but has to be pleased at the way defensively they controlled the tempo and got out to this 22-8 lead.
Yeah, Beckley good on both ends of the floor. So Wyoming East will have the first opportunity with the first possession of the second quarter. Is a Beckley trap. And they had to steal momentarily, and then Hawthorne not able to handle the possession. And I think we just got knocked off the air. Now we're back. See, I think when they went for the loose ball right in front of us, knocked off our iPad.
Our producer will get it back up and going.
The heavy hitter, Mr. Nick Eskins. And there's a turnover. Kobe Dillon ahead of the pack. Runs down the ball, and then it was a tough play, and he ends up throwing it away.
Yeah, led just a little too much on the pass by Hawthorne there.
Hoosiers jump shot too strong. Now there's a 3 ball by Brock Johnson, doesn't go. New player into the ball game for Beckley, Lucas Rainey.
And Taylor Williams inserted as well.
Kobe Dillon for 3, it doesn't go. Battle for the rebound, and that'll be Hunt, clears it for Wyoming East.
Yeah, Wyoming East yet to figure out. The ball was stagnant right now. They need to move the ball
they gotta get
side to side and get some cutters. It's just
Johnson into the lane, puts up the shot, count if it goes, and he draws the foul.
Yeah, and that's what we need. Well, that's what Wyoming East needed right there, is to, get someone to get in the paint right there and get an and one try as Brock Johnson has a chance to polish off the 3-point play.
Yeah, very solid player. He started out in Wyoming County, transferred to Independence, transferred now back to Wyoming County as he does not complete the 3-point play. So here's Hawthorne with it. Kobe Dillon open for 3, looks good. Nope. When he left his hand, I thought it was going in.
Yeah, it looked good, just the rim out.
Wyoming East has got to try to get something going. They've not been able to get any easy baskets. Beckley's been very good on both ends of the floor. Fox, for the big fella, having a hard time hanging on to the pass as that shot is no good. Offensive putback is good and a foul.
Yeah, and Lucas Rainey right there just flat out got beat on the glass by Corey Hall, and Corey Hall with a chance for an and one here.
Yes, we watched the replays you mentioned. Just got the position on Rainey in the hoop and the horn.
Yeah, and that's why Rainey might be subbed in for it. That's a teachable moment, but box out, but he just got worked on that time on the glass.
So it'll be Hall trying to polish off the three-point play for Wyoming East. Free throw on its way. It won't go, but there's Brock Johnson with an offensive rebound. Back to Mascari. Three ball is short, grazes the front of the rim by Hall. And here's Clary with it for Beckley. Hawthorne on the drive in the baseline, down low. Walton couldn't finish, got his own rebound, put it back up and in.
Nice cut by Walton and entry pass by Hawthorne there to Walton.
That's one thing, Eric, we said back in the scrimmage, Walton's going to be a tough matchup for just about any team that Beckley plays in the regular season. A nice little turnaround into the lane is good by Morgan. Here's Clary with it on the dribble drive. They cut him off. Taylor's shot is blocked. Right into the hands of Mascari. That was Taylor Williams that took that shot. Here's a three. Good.
Brock Johnson dialing it up.
Dialing it up. Got a football score, Eric, 24-17. A.J. Thomas back the other way, lays it up and in. Well, you got to like the way Beckley moved the ball. A beautiful pass ahead of the field, and Thomas able to catch, shoot, and score.
And A.J. Thomas is growing as a basketball player, man, and hats off to him. Made first-team AAA for a first-team All-State defensive back.
Mascari dials it up for three. Wyoming East climbing back into it. Walton in the low post, double team, and he'll draw the foul.
Good aggressive offensive move by Walton, and he'll get to the free throw line where he's 1 of 2.
You know, Eric, Wyoming East has cut the lead in half. It was 16 at the end of the quarter, and we're almost at the halfway point of the second quarter, and the lead has been cut. It could be cut, actually cut more than in half, and if Walton can make these free throws, get it back up to 8.
Yeah, thus far they've outscored Beckley 12-4 in this quarter.
Yeah, they'll outscored them by 8 as Walton misses the first of 2. So Hunt will check back into the lineup, and a new player into the game for Wyoming East. Hodges will be checked back in. So Walton will shoot the back end of the 2-shot opportunity. Walton ready, second free throw on its way, and he needs a roll and got it. So 7-point Beckley lead as we're getting ready to come up here on the halfway point of the first half. Or I should say the halfway point of quarter number 2. Hodges into the lane. There's a three, good by Morgan.
Braxton Morgan with 5 points in the quarter.
Inside to Walton, goes up, can't finish, battle for the rebound, got it back, put it back up, and rattles it in. Walton doing work in the low post.
And he has 8 points in the first half.
Scary step back, looks good, a little strong, long rebound. Clary has it. Clary gets fouled on the drive, no shot attempt. And it'll be a common foul, and Beckley will have to inbound.
Well, good strong take, though, by Clary in the open court right here, as you see. He really set the defenders up, attack, and will get side out. No, they'll take it out underneath.
So up underneath, Beckley will inbound. There's Hawthorne on the drive, finds Clary. He'll dial it up for 3 and hit it.
Nice assist by Hawthorne, cutting through the lane and finding the open Clary in the corner.
Here's Johnson with it for Wyoming East. Turnover. Kobe Dillon goes in for the layup and lays it up and in. Timeout, Wyoming East. 2:56 remaining in the half. It's Beckley's. We watched this last 3 ball. Beckley up 34-23. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here and tell you that tonight's game is brought to you in part by Leisure Lanes, Johnstown Road in Beckley. Leisure Lanes having a New Year's Eve bowl-a-thon, and you can be a part of that. It's good for any age, and they still got lanes available. And you can call today to reserve your lane at 304-253-7328. Well, Eric, Beckley got off to a good lead. Wyoming East cut into that lead, and now Beckley has extended the lead again.
Well, you know what's making the difference right now is that first 5 for Beckley. As they subbed in a few people, Wyoming East was able to make a run, and then they got their original starting 5 back out, and they're able to go on a run and extend this lead.
Biggest lead for Beckley has been 16. Leads 11 now. And out of the timeout. And, another thing, Wyoming East's Fox is 6'9". As Wyoming East having a hard time getting it in. But he really has not been able to contain Walton off the backboard at all in this first half.
Walton has really done a great job of getting on the glass. As Beckley tries to trap, and with Wyoming East breaks the initial pressure and misses a chippy, but able to get the rebound.
Yeah, here's Fox with it now. Mascari will dial it up for 3. It's short. Nice one-handed rebound and a power move. What a nice play by Morgan. Here's Hawthorne on the drive into the lane. Nice shovel pass. Walton, and he goes up, and that's a good foul for Wyoming East to put Walton at the line.
Yeah, because he's shooting 50% as of right now in the game at the line. I don't see who that was whistled on. That was whistled on Brock Johnson. That'll be his first and the team's 3rd of the quarter.
So Walton gets to the line. He will shoot a pair. And the first one is no good.
Well, if he's going to be on par for what he's shooting tonight, that means the next one may go in.
So we'll see, Eric, if that is correct. And no, we missed them both. So here's Mascari with it. Hands it to Fox. Johnson off on the 3 ball. And Hawthorne clears. Beautiful pass to Dillon. I think they overpassed it that time. Ball is loose. Walton with the offensive rebound, puts up the short baseline shot and knocks it down.
And you're right. That was just a lot of too much unselfishness.
Too much passion, yes. So the ball is kicked out of bounds. It'll stay with Wyoming East.
And here's the replay of Walton just keeping it alive, a little tip drill to himself, and the nice little baseline J.
So here's Wyoming East on the attack. Johnson around the screen. Beckley's good man-to-man defense, making it tough. Fox throws the ball back out.
Yeah, this possession is they've really extended the pressure and been on the.
Yeah, Fox has had a tough first half. Everything they've thrown to him, he's not been able to catch.
Yeah, he's just not really into the flow of the contest, that's for sure.
Here's Clary with it now. Under a minute for the half. Walton into the lane, head fake. Ball's knocked free. Good hands that time by Fox. And it out of bounds. It'll stay with Beckley.
Yeah, but good job on Fox by blocking it, because on the swim through, it looked like Walton was going to have an easy layup.
So it'll be Beckley to put it in play with Hawthorne underneath their own basket. Kobe Dillon gets what play they're going to run from head coach Ron Kidd. Give the ball over to Hawthorne. Dillon on the drive. Walton, a little short shot. It won't go. Muscari clears the rebound. Johnson hard to the basket. Nice finish with the left hand.
Great play by Johnson to get past Hawthorne and finish with the offhand.
Beckley with a home run pass. Walton saves it to Dillon. A.J. Thomas for three. Knocks it home. Big first half for Beckley. And that shot is short. And that's how the half will end. At the end of the first half, it's Beckley 39 and Wyoming East 27. We'll take a break. We'll come back and recap the first half. Get you all the totals as it's a 12-point advantage for Beckley, leading 39-27 here on Video Productions.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment Champion Mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Beckley leading by 12 at the break, 39-27. As tonight's game brought in part by Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel, the old country store, locations in Beckley and Princeton. Well, Eric Beckley got off to a good start. They hit a three ball right off the bat. Hawthorne, you remember, it kind of thud there on the iron and went in. And I said, well, you know, it might be your night. It's living right. And Beckley has led the entire first half. They led 22-8 at the quarter. They lead by 12 now, 39-27.
Yeah, and you're right. That kind of set the tone, that first bucket that went in for Hawthorne, because he followed that up with two slams and another nice drive to finish the quarter off, the first quarter, with 12 points.
We'll get into all the team and individual totals on the other side of the break as we wait on the stats. So we'll take a break, and at halftime here, it's Beckley 39, Wyoming East 27. We'll be back with the numbers on the other side of this break here on Video Productions.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Hey, Wes, why'd we settle on skydiving?
Well, it's fall, and we're falling. I thought we could do a commercial about falling prices. Get it?
I guess. Where's your chute?
I knew I forgot something. Later.
During Truck Month, get invoice pricing on all 1,500 Sierras and Yukons, or ask about discounts up to $9,000 with no payments till next year.
Hey, I can see my house.
GMC, we are professional grade.
Unlock the money already in your home at City National Bank. Consolidate loans or fund your next big project with a home equity line of credit with a great low intro rate. Visit your local branch to get started. City National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Learn more at homeequity.bankatcity.com.
It's fourth down, seconds on the clock. He hands it off, finds a hole in the middle. Clear, Brian moves! A touchdown for the win. I can't believe it.
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
And we welcome you back to the Raleigh County Convention Center. I'm Maris Lowry with Eric Thomas. At the break, a 39-27 lead for Beckley. And we're going to go inside the numbers of the first half. And inside the numbers brought to you by Pepsi of Southern West Virginia. Well, I need me an ice cold Pepsi right now. Maybe can take care of my throat a little bit, huh, Eric?
Yeah.
But you have the numbers of the first half.
Need the sting, that carbonation on your throat. Yeah. The numbers, we'll go team-wise, Maris. And Beckley shot 30 shots, made 16 of them from the floor, 5 of 11 from three-point range. So 16 of 30 is easy math. That's 53%. 5 of 11 from the behind the arc is 45%. You'll take that, but right now the only Achilles heel that they have is being 2 of 6 from Jalen Walton from the free throw line. On the flip side, Wyoming East got up just as many shots. They shot 12 of 29 from two-point range and 3 of 13 from three-point range. So that's 41% and 23% respectively, and 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Individual totals, balance is the key for Beckley. Zy Hawthorne leads the way with 12 points. Jalen Walton in double figures with 10. A.J. Thomas with 7. And Kobe Dillon and Preston Clary both chipping in with a 3-ball each and 1 2-point shot for 5 points each in the first half. The freshmen are leading the way for Wyoming East. Brock Johnson has 11 points. Braxton Morgan has 9. Talon Mascari has 5, and Corey Hall 2 points for Wyoming East.
So the lead was 16 at the quarter. It's 12 at the break. We'll take another break and get you ready for the second half. Beckley in front, 39-27 here on Video Productions.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Seconds on the clock. He hands it off. Finds a hole in the middle. Clear. Nothing. Brian moves! A touchdown for the win. I can't believe it.
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that.
Done. It's that easy with compliance. Compliance. We've got your back office.
Life doesn't wait, so neither should your care. Whether it's a cough, fever, or stomach bug, Access Plus is here for those urgent moments.
From bumps and bruises to stitches and even x-rays, we've got you covered with extended hours and walk-in care for the whole family.
You do not have to be an Access Health patient to be seen. No appointments, no hassle, just quality care when you need it.
Access Health, where care meets community.
Don't drop the ball. Come see your hometown legends at the all-new Greenbrier Ford in Beckley. We won't be beat.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment Champion Mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
The heavy hitter, Mr. Nick Eskins, producing and directing. Jackie Moon and Andrew Bolin on camera. And Eric Thomas, I'm Maris Lowry. And, well, Eric, we're going to fix my voice for tomorrow. I've got one more half to get through tonight.
Yeah, we'll pull you across the finish line here tonight, and you'll be ready tomorrow for Championship Saturday.
And that's right. You guys always do. So, Eric, first of all, put on your coaching hat. If you are Herbie Brooks, what are you telling your troops right now?
Have to do a better job in the half-court sets of running their offense. The ball middle way through that first quarter when the deficit was extended, Maris, I think that the ball stuck a little too much and they didn't really pass the ball crisp and allowed Beckley's defense to really get up in the passing lanes and create some easy steals and buckets.
And, of course, Eric, if you're in the Beckley locker room, you might hear Ron Kidd say what?
Oh, man, keep applying pressure to these young guards and really get out and run and put this game away here in the third quarter.
All right, so we're just about a minute away from getting the ball game started. Tomorrow we'll be back at it with 4 games at 2, 4, 6, and 8. And we know that tomorrow at 2 o'clock it'll be Mount Hope Christian against James Monroe. 4 o'clock Princeton and Oak Hill. 6 o'clock Charleston Catholic will play the loser of this. And 8 o'clock Shady will play the winner of this. And once again, Eric, another outstanding job by the fine folks at Little General Stores putting on this battle for the Armory. The Pepsi division was the earlier games, and this is the Burger King division.
Yeah, 2 great divisions, and really been some good basketball for Southern West Virginia.
Well, I'll tell you, as you said earlier, this has been a whopper of a division, and you give me an ice cold Pepsi with a whopper, and that might cure my voice.
And I tell you though, if this game holds true and it carries over to tomorrow night, we'll have a double whopper in the championship game with a nice tall Pepsi.
Well, that's right. Should Beckley hang on and win this game, they would get Shady tomorrow. And I know if you're Beckley, you're not thinking about tomorrow until you get through the second half. But should that happen, because Shady has won the last 7 games against Beckley, and I'm sure that Beckley wants to finish this game out strong because they would look forward to which, if they do play tomorrow, will be the first of 3 games this year, Eric.
Yeah, and that head-to-head matchup, and you know what? Everyone in this area will look forward to that game if it's able to shake out that way.
All right, Beckley will have the ball to start the second half. Ball is kicked out of bounds. It'll stay with Beckley. It'll be Beckley's ball side out across the way. Hawthorne had a big first half. He's got it now. Down low to Walton. He also had a big first half for Beckley. Spins. They cut him off. Hawthorne from the baseline. A wild-looking shot. Battle for the rebound. And it can't be saved by Wyoming East. It'll stay with Beckley.
When A.J. Thomas was able to climb the ladder and try to battle for that rebound and help retain possession here. And Preston will –
Clary for 3.
Will gun in the 3 from the corner right out of bounds play.
Biggest lead has been 16-15 here. Morgan had a good first half for Wyoming East. He's got the ball now. Fox, once again, just had a hard time getting his hands on the ball, and now he commits an offensive foul.
Yeah, and that was he just seemed out of control as he picks up his second foul. When we look out of bounds play, they just lose Clary, and he's able to knock down a big 3.
And, you know, Eric, I thought what hurt Fox, he never handled the ball cleanly.
Yeah.
And all the time they threw him the ball in the first half, he was never able, I don't know if he just wasn't seeing it, took his out, but he's never been able to catch the ball cleanly every time they've thrown him the ball tonight.
Yeah, and you're right, and that just a bad offensive possession all the way around.
Here's Hawthorne over to Kobe Dillon. Dillon on the drive, they cut him off. Walton into the lane, tacks the basket and lays it up and in.
Great ball fake by Walton, putting it on the deck and getting to the rim.
So, biggest lead of the game is right here for Beckley. Mascari on the drive. And there's a foul.
Just a little late right there. That was a good idea. They were running the trap and come from behind, and just a little too much contact spacing right there. And Zai Hawthorne will pick up his first foul and the team's first of the third quarter.
So it'll be Wyoming East ball side out. They'll get the ball into Hunt. But Mascari's kind of been handled. You know, he had a couple of, he had like 5 points at halftime, right?
Yes.
Get the ball down low to Fox. Into the lane.
Well, a lot of contact there.
No whistle. And Walton clears the boards for Beckley. Clary into the lane. Good block that time by Morgan for Wyoming East. Hunt. Johnson with the finish, lays it up and in.
And Johnson with his 13th point of the night.
Hawthorne into the lane, stopped on a dime and traveled. So on the turnover, Wyoming East will have it.
Yeah, and that's one thing you can't do as a young player. Can't try to go behind your back in traffic as Zy Hawthorne feeds Preston.
Right, Clary, to finish your right, Eric. You cannot, especially against this Beckley pressure, but there's a blocking foul on A.J. Thomas.
Yeah, got there a tad late, but pretty close, but got there a tad late. Good call.
We'll see the replay. It happened right in front of us, but I'm with you. Right,
he was still sliding.
He's moving. He's late. Yeah.
Yeah, he's late.
Yeah, and it didn't look like he was square all the way.
That's
either.
right.
Here's Morgan for three, and he hits it.
Morgan with this second long ball. 12 points for Morgan.
Yeah, he's played well.
Travel.
And there's a travel. Yep. Good defense by Wyoming East.
Yeah, good collapse and double team in the post. And they came from the weak side right here as we see Morgan dial it up from deep.
So here's Muscari with it. Kobe Dillon on him. Morgan with it now. They cut him off on the drive. Here's Muscari. Puts it on the deck. Tough fall away, and that's going to be short. That's a tough shot.
So, as good as Muscari is, I have to pay a little tribute to the guy that's standing on the sideline right now that's coaching. Think about Herbie Brooks as a freshman and what he did in basketball, leading his team. I think they didn't win it that year. They were runners up.
They got beat by 1 point to Bishop Donahue in 1981.
And just think about how, I'm just trying to give history to a lot of young folks that are watching this. Like, he would put on a show every night. I mean, that's how skilled he was. And that's why he went to WVU and played where he played. So,
and that's why his record still stands today, the most points scored in a single state tournament game. A.J. Thomas for three. Doesn't go. Fox with the rebound for Wyoming East. Muscari all the way to the basket, and he draws the foul. We'll get to the line.
Yeah, and that's just one of those where Muscari had his head down. He was going to get that shot off no matter what. And just a little bit of body right here by Walton. If he just goes straight up, that'd have been a tough angle to make that.
It would have been. Walton at 6'4", Muscari at 5'8", and the free throw was no good by Muscari. The second free throw, Muscari on its way. He makes one of two. Hawthorne down the lane, tacks the basket, lays it up. No good, but Walton there to clean it up. Walton has been dominant on the glass. Turnover, A.J. Thomas able to lay it up and in. This equals the largest lead of the game right here at 17. Johnson, little short shot, rattles out. Morgan with the offensive rebound. Muscari for three, that's short. Fox will catch it and lay it up and in.
And Fox cleans up the miss and finally gets into the scoring column.
Here's Walton into the lane. Preston Clary straight away, back iron, no good. Kobe Dillon with the offensive rebound. Hawthorne for three, got it. Biggest lead of the game right here, and A.J. Thomas commits the foul.
Yeah, A.J. thought that was a crossing route by a receiver right there as he ran into, as we look at Zy Hawthorne off the Kobe Dillon assist, dialing it up from long distance.
Yeah, A.J. Thomas a little late on that play, and he gets whistled for the foul. And it'll be Hodges to put the ball in play. Trying to get the ball to Fox. It's punched out of there by Walton.
And that's one thing that Connor Fox can learn from. You got to post up hard. He didn't give a good wasn't in position to receive the pass.
Kobe Dillon, a little floater missed on the baseline. Back the other way is Muscari. Johnson for three, doesn't go. Walton clears the rebound. And we got a whistle and a foul.
And that's going to be on Connor Fox, and that's a frustration foul right there. You don't want to foul that far away from him.
Yeah, Fox has got one basket, but it's been a tough night for him.
It has.
So into the Beckley lineup is Taylor Williams.
Going to give Preston Clary a breather here. And now this is like I keep saying, this is where you have to develop. They have to develop some depth on this bench, and
right.
And this is where Wyoming East was able to, make a run as they started to cycle some different players in.
Long three by Hawthorne.
Heat check by Hawthorne. Is that one rims out?
See, once again, nice pass, and Fox just can't handle it.
Yeah, he's not having a night. It's one of these where
he's not being able to catch anything that they've thrown to him. So here's Hawthorne with it. Kobe Dillon on the drive. Here's Williams from the baseline. That's an air ball.
Kobe Dillon in there battling with,
and once again,
Connor Fox.
Fox, the big fella, wasn't able, the ball hit him right there in the hands and not able to bring it in.
They're going to give him a breather here.
Yeah, I probably want to sit him down a little bit. Like I said, it's been a tough night and a tough little sequence there on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, just been a tough night for him all the way around.
Walton on the inbounds pass, lays it up and in.
And 16 points for Jalen Walton.
Yep.
And he gets a steal there.
Yep.
Gets his hands on the ball and forces Brock Johnson into a turnover. And this is going to be Gage Burdett, little freshman getting some action.
So Gage Burdett will check into the Beckley lineup. Biggest lead of the game right here at 20, 1:15 for the third.
And we had a chance to cover Gage Burdett in the county championship a couple of years back.
Middle school.
It was last year.
Yeah, last year. And 2 years ago, Hawthorne on the drive. Kobe Dillon for three, in and out, no good.
Well, even his misses look like they're down in the hole.
Look like they're going in, don't they?
I mean,
Johnson draws the foul as he drives into the heart of the Beckley defense.
And I think the ref got it right here, and it's not a shooting foul, as it looked like Brock Johnson was looking to pass, so should be underneath. They're calling it two?
Yeah. He'll be over the limit. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think you were correct. It wouldn't have been a two-shot foul.
Yeah, I didn't, and that's not staying in tune with the game. That was the fifth foul, and it looks like Preston Clary would come back in and going to go a little small here, give Walton a breather, and Walton checks out with 16 points here at the end of the third quarter.
Johnson makes the first of two. Second free throw got them both.
Good-looking ball player.
Yeah. So here's Beckley with it in the final 40 seconds of the third quarter. Kobe Dillon on the drive, finds Hawthorne in the corner. Give and go, Hawthorne with the finish.
And Hawthorne has 17.
So Hawthorne 17, Walton with 16.
Could be another slam dunk.
And he lays it up, and it won't stay down. Preston Clary for three, it's short. Morgan trying to beat the third quarter clock, and he does, but the shot doesn't go. At the end of three, it's all Beckley, a 20-point advantage. It's Beckley 57 and Wyoming East 37. Back with the fourth quarter after this here on Video Productions.
It's fourth down, seconds on the clock. He hands it off, finds a hole in the middle. Clear, nothing but
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our new Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
And we're going to the fourth quarter. Biggest lead of the game right here at 20 points. 57-37 with Eric Thomas. I'm Maris Lowry. Heavy hitter Mr. Nick Eskins producing and directing. And I appreciate getting a lot of love from our viewers, Eric, telling me how to take care of my voice so I'll be ready for tomorrow night.
What they recommend, some honey?
Honey.
I thought you were sweet enough,
I
Maris.
am sweet enough. Maybe some whiskey, I don't know.
Oh, that Tennessee whiskey.
Here's Johnson for three. It doesn't go. Ball's out of bounds. It'll stay with Wyoming East.
Hey, Preston Clary's like, I know the ball was out on me, but did you not see me get whacked in the head right there?
So Wyoming East will inbound on the baseline. Johnson on the spin. Little scoop shot won't go.
Good rebound by Williams there. Good, strong rebound.
Kobe Dillon to the basketball's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Beckley.
Great hustle by Hoosier on the back tip, rolling up the court, preventing the layup, an easy two.
Well, Eric, if things hold up as they are, Beckley up 27 to go. Here's Burdett with it. Beckley and Shady tomorrow night.
Yeah, and that's where Beckley would definitely be tested, the way Shady plays defense.
Yes.
Gage. Burdett dials one from D.
Biggest lead of the game right here, 60-37. And what do we got? A timeout. 30-second timeout.
And we're looking at the three right here. Deflection. Gage Burdett able to pick it up and cash it in.
Knock it down. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Cracker Barrel. Maybe I can go to Cracker Barrel and get some honey from Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, they have some honey for your biscuits, man.
Well, they got honey from a biscuit, so honey from a throat.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. The old country store locations in Beckley and Princeton. But you know what, Eric? The people that are watching, as long as they can see it, yes, maybe they enjoy listening to me, maybe they don't, but as long as they can see it, that's all they need to do,
that's
right?
All, that's right. They'll translate. They'll translate your mumbo jumbo coming out with your throat, right?
Yeah. Some people probably wish I would get this all the time. But, you know, I was doing well earlier today. I guess just all the games that you and I have done.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sick and I don't feel bad at all. But and I was okay in the first game that I did today. Wyoming East just gets it in. Here's Muscari with it. Put Fox back into the game.
Freshman on freshman here.
Muscari down the lane. Little scoop shot won't go. And here's Hawthorne. Three ball.
Short.
Yep. Rebound is to Hunt. And what do we got?
Got a block there.
I think we got a blocking call. And it's fouls against Beckley's Burdett.
And that'll be his first, team's first.
And I don't think that was in the act of shooting.
No, it was definitely clearly on the drive.
Of course, Johnson doing what you should do.
Hey, shooter going to the free throw line.
So here's Muscari to put it in play. Morgan for three. It won't go. And Burdett with the rebound. Burdett down the lane, and he throws it away.
Turns it over. He did a good job getting
Right.
into the front
He
court,
got down to the
but
lane,
never jumped
and he
without
jumped,
having a plan.
And then he didn't have nobody to throw it to. You're right. And Wyoming East throws it away. So here's Beckley, 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. Biggest lead of the game here. Here's a steal by Mascari. And he'll go lay it up and in.
Mascari's knocking on double figures door.
And Hawthorne turns it over.
A lot of contact, but hey, letting them play.
The referees, Beckley's players for the biggest part of the whole game, Eric, have not had their jersey tucked in, and they now tell them to tuck it in. That's something they probably should tell them right off the bat.
Right off the bat.
Here's Fox with it. Johnson for 3 hits.
$18 points for Johnson.
Burdett for 3. Too strong. Fox with the rebound. Johnson for another 3. It won't go. Battle for the loose ball. And it's going to be a Beckley foul.
Going to get Preston Clary on the reach there. Be his second, team's.
So it'll be Wyoming East ball under their own basket. Here's Mascari with it. Mascari trying to turn the corner, and Clary all over him.
Yeah, it's been tough defense on him.
Hunt on the drive, has the ball knocked out of his hands. Hunt for 3, won't go. Clary with the rebound. Clary on the drive, tacks the basket off the window, won't go, but he'll draw the foul.
Yeah, and I think there was more contact after the ball was released, and he'll get to the free throw line. That'll be on Fox.
So it'll be Preston Clary. He'll shoot 2.
And he's in double figures with 10 points. His first tries at the free throw line. And the only other player to get to the line tonight, other than Jalen Walton, who was 2 of 6.
Clary's free throw is no good. He tucked his jersey in on the front side, but he didn't tuck it in on the back side.
Yeah, that's just that ball didn't look. It looked like it stuck in his hand.
Yeah,
a little on the release.
Makes 1 of 2. And Fox can't handle the pass. Nice pass by Hawthorne. They get it out to Kobe Dillon for 3. It won't go. Fox with the rebound.
What do you have, a 61 or 60?
61-42. Yeah, the score's wrong. 61-42. I think they put the points on the wrong side. Because Beckley should have 1 more point, and Wyoming should have 1 less point. Well, Eric, we've been here all day, and this is not the first game where they put the points on the wrong side.
but nobody's caught it. Is the thing.
It's 61-42 is the actual score. Last 4 minutes of the fourth.
Nice take by Hoosier.
Hoosier, 61-44 is the score.
Braden Hoosier gets into the
There's a three put up. You know, Eric, I believe a lot of people on press row know the score's wrong, but the ones that
count don't.
Supposedly count. It's 61-44. Ball is knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Wyoming East. That is why I keep a running score as you do. You got the book. Maybe during the break we can let the officials know. Now they got 61-45. It's actually 61-44. Now they got it right. Shots missed, and here comes Beckley with it. Well, Eric, we got 3 minutes to go, and looks like, no question, it'll be Beckley and Shady, a very early season showdown. What's your initial thought when these two teams, the night before they get ready to play tomorrow?
Well, two evenly matched teams, and you know, Shady's had Beckley's number, and Shady will be ready, you know, to extend the win streak to 8, and until Beckley can prove that they can beat them with this cast of crew of guys, you know, it's going to be a well of a night as Kobe Dillon's able to drive and score there.
And I think maybe one of the differences tomorrow will be what bench is able to produce the most.
Yeah, and I think Jalen Walton could play a big part, you know, in that game tomorrow night if he's able to control the glass.
So we got a turnover, and Lucas Rainey will check into the ball game for Beckley. Most of this big crowd making their way to the exits. So coming up on the final 2:20. Here's Burdett. So Beckley's going to go to 2-0. Wyoming East 1-1.
Looks like Beckley's going to dig in their bench a little more. It's a legal screen.
The player they're putting in, Eric, I don't see him on our roster. Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Beg your pardon.
Jaden Robinson.
Yep. Sophomore. And now Wyoming East will empty their bench. It'll be White Jesse into the ball game. Corey Hall's into the game. Tommy Weichel into the game for Wyoming East.
I think Kobe Dillon will check out now, and Javante Wines will check in for Beckley.
So 150 for the game. That was a nice defensive play.
Yeah, and you know they used to back in our day that anytime you did that reach around, it was a foul, and I don't know if it should be. I think they call it correct now because sometimes you can make contact with the ball without touching, you know, the offensive player.
And Owen Gunner into the lineup for Beckley. There's a turnover. And the layup is good. And that was Wines, correct?
Correct.
Final minute of this one. We will have a very short wrap-up show.
Tough shot.
Yep. Burdette down the lane.
Nice look.
Yes, and Rainey able to finish. So it'll be Wyoming East against Charleston Catholic and Beckley against Shady. Final 26 seconds of this one.
Possession to Beckley on the tie-up.
Here's Beckley with it. 15-footer's no good.
Shot at 16.
Yep. That was Robinson. And that'll be the final few seconds. Will go off the clock. Beckley will be 2-0. Wyoming East will be 1-1. As that shot does not go in. I don't think it would have counted anyway. Final score, Beckley 67, Wyoming East 44. We'll take a break, come back, and wrap this up quickly here on Video Productions.
They're not the biggest, but with over 100 locations across West Virginia, chances are there's a little general store near you. With brand name gas and food you know and trust, and an assortment of snacks and comforts that make you feel at home wherever you are. So as you make your way to family dinners and football games around the fire, wherever your destination, we'll get you home for the holidays.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
It's fourth down, seconds on the clock. He hands it off, finds a hole in the middle. Clear, nothing but incredible. A touchdown for the win. I can't believe it.
Pizza, better with Pepsi. Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
The 2025 New River CTC Invitational is back and bigger than ever with over 30 high school and college basketball teams. And we want you to be a part of it. Sponsorship opportunities are now available for the 7th annual New River CTC Invitational. From Bridgeport to Beckley, Martinsburg to Shady Spring, and all points in between, it's a great day to become a sponsor. Don't miss out. Contact us at 304-929-6734 or visit nrctcf.org to become a sponsor today.
Final score, Beckley wins it 67-44. We're going inside the numbers. Brought to you by Pepsi. Pepsi of Southern West Virginia. Eric, you have the numbers.
Yeah, Beckley just really, they shot the ball really well from the two. Free throws, they finished a whopping 3 of 8, so they'll have to shore that up. But balance was the key for them. They had 3 guys in double figures and 2 people knocking on double figures door, led by Jalen Walton with 16, Zy Hawthorne with 17, and Preston Clary in double figures with 11. And Brock Johnson led the way for Wyoming East with 18 points.
The one thing about it, Brock Johnson for Wyoming East, every bit as good as advertised.
Yes, he really was, and he played the ball. He let the game come to him and played really well.
Yeah, Beckley got 15 more shots than Wyoming East, putting up 62, making 28 of them. Wyoming East 18-47. Well, that'll do it for here. I got to get home, take care of my voice, so we'll be ready for tomorrow. So we'll be back on the air tomorrow at 1:45 for the 2 o'clock game. We'll have a game of 2, 4, 6, and 8 for the heavy hitter Nick Eskins, for my partner Eric Thomas, for Andrew Bolin and Jackie Moon. I'm Maris Lowry, repeating the final score: Beckley 67, Wyoming East 44. Good night, everyone.